Hey guys, welcome back. Building with BdoubleO, episode 152. 152. And today, you can see, I've kind of worked some things out here. I was thinking, you know, last episode we made that face and we put it on the terrain back there. And I was looking at it, messing with it for a long time, trying to work it out and thinking, there's absolutely no way I will like the way that this tower looks if it shrinks down really small. At the beginning, when I first started this project, that was kind of my idea. I thought that would be a cool kind of feature piece. Now, I beg to differ. I think differently. I think that it needs to look sound at the bottom, and what might essentially happen through this, I've worked out a shape that I like, and it might change everything up top as far as this roof is concerned. We will see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I love it or if I'm going to hate it, but we're going to get it worked out today anyway. That's the plan. That's the plan. So what I want to do is I kind of went into creative. Well, let me show you. I can just show you. I went into creative and I worked out a shape. Now that length right there is 7. Let's see if I can find a place with enough room to do this. This should do. Or wait, what are we looking like over here? Even more space, better. So if we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I want kind of a roundish shape here. And if you go like that, that's not gonna, that could help with creating it, making it look round. But with what we're dealing with, I think it's better if we go 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. And if you stand back here and look at it, that looks pretty round. I like that shape right there. I think that works out for us really well. So I want to try, we'll see what we run into, but I want to try to use that shape as how we're going to figure out the base here. Now I don't want the base to be bigger right now. I don't want it to be bigger. I want that to kind of overhang. I think that looks really good, really good. But we will see. We will see. Okay. If we built up here, this should be a good spot. Very good. Can we reach now? Yes, we can. So 1, 2, 1. 2. Just build this down. And again, I'm creating quite a mess for myself here because I've been getting the whole structure put together in Cobble, and that's made me a little bit lazy because you do that and then you say, okay, I'm going to go back and fill it in, but then you want to go to the next project and the next project. Eventually, I'm going to get to a point to where I'm going to have to fill this in with some other blocks other than Cobble soon, or else I'm going to have some problems. Okay, here is a potential problem, but we have not worked out this side yet, so this could be good. Nope, that's just going to explode it. I have any ender balls on me? No, but there is water right there. It's going to be a long fall. We're going to make it. Very good. Now that roof, actually, if we took this all the way up, hell, we would be in pretty good shape. Yes, we would. Nice. So we could take that all the way up on that side, and these could just follow suit however we see fit there. So that could surely work for us. because we're still within that overhang on that roof up above. So that makes me happy. Happy feelings. Exactly what I wanted. And we just take it back, and that's going to be good. That's going to do the trick for this, I think. So if we go, we're going to have cobblestone here. Here. Very good. Is it about to be nighttime? I feel it. Boom, 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 boom. So, the other day, oh, I should have, You guys know I bought a car for my wife recently, right? I bought a car for my wife, and let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Take a quick nappy nap. Bring on the day. Great. So I bought a car for my wife, and it's Ford Explorer. Nice car. I love it. I love it, I think. Hello. Hi. You're dead. You have no right being here. I love the car. Think it's great. Awesome vehicle. Very happy with it. But it's hers. You know, I like to drive it from time to time. It's fun to drive, but I got my own car. I got a truck. Even for those that are wondering, I have a Chevy Silverado 07, which is kind of nice because it's the 07 body style has remained the same for quite a while. I haven't noticed any difference. How many phone calls am I going to get for recordings? I think last episode I had a phone call in the middle of it. But yeah, body style hasn't changed, so that's awesome. Nice little benefit right there. Oops, wasted. And then we will go, boom, knock that out. Whoops, misplaced. Boom, and boom. Very good. Take these out, and then we'll just build this on our way down. So yeah, that's what my car is. Chevy Silverado. Nice little trusty vehicle. It's a car that even though it's a gas hog, I intend on driving that car for the rest of my life. I mean, I don't drive very much anymore because I am at the house 100% of my time. So the miles are I'm hardly getting any miles on the thing. And Silverados, hell, they can get a buttload of, damn, overshot it. They can get a ton of miles on them and be perfectly fine, like a rock, right? That's the old mantra for Chevy. So anyway, very happy about the vehicle I have. But so I drive my wife's car from time to time. Whenever we do things together, we usually take her car. It'd be like a family vehicle, you know. It's an SUV. It's white, so I prefer, for a man, you know, black. That's pretty beefy down low. That's pretty beefy down low, but really not that bad. Once we put some decoration into this thing, that's gonna work. It's gonna work like a charm. I think that's gonna be a good look because we have so many buildings that are smaller and building up. To have one that's bigger on the bottom and gets smaller on top is good. Structurally makes sense. It's sound. It works. I'm happy. Now I have to kind of try to figure out some designs. And that'll be easy enough. Let's do it. Let's get to it while I tell the story. But anyway, white vehicle, little femmy in my opinion. Hey, if you have a white car, awesome. White cars can be very manly at the same time, but hey, whatever. I'm down. I'm down. I drive my wife's car, no problem. Nobody calls me a female, so that's good. But on my wife's old car, my wife is a big Hello Kitty fan. She loves her some Hello Kitty. And, oh man, I should have crafted these differently, but that'll work. That'll work. She loves Hello Kitty. That's allowed. She's allowed to love Hello Kitty. I'm fine with that. But on her old car, she had a little Hello Kitty sticker in the back window. And I always, when I would go visit her in Florida before we got married and she lived out there, I always felt a little weird getting out of the car with that Hello Kitty back there. You know? I wasn't always very happy about it. As I'm talking, I'm kind of just thinking and looking here, so bear with me. Hear the story. So, yeah, didn't like it. Well, now we got this new car, and she says she wants to put Hello Kitty on it. And I'm thinking, no. This is a man, you know. I mean, a man's going to be driving this car sometime. I can't be having Hello Kitty on the back. I put up with it with the other one. This, no way. No way, no how. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. There's no way. I mean, I put my foot down. I put my foot down and I said, there's absolutely no chance. You know, I love you. I love you to death. This is my gift for you, but you gotta have my back here. I cannot let this happen. Right? I can't. I will not waver. I will do it. I will do whatever I want. I am the man of this house. I make the rules. You will follow them. So, a couple days later, when I was putting the Hello Kitty sticker on the back of the car for her, ouch. I was having a hard time with it. Just couldn't get it on. Yep, she won. She won, of course. I love her to death. And she got it. She got her way. She got her Hello Kitty sticker. And so the next thing was gotta have Hello Kitty license plate cover on the back. And she had one of those before too, and I was like, well, you know, that's not as big of a deal, you know. You hardly ever see it. Her other one was white. It was just, you know, some pink letters, so that's all good. But she picked one out. She picked one out that was all glittery. It was just pure glitter. And like pink rhinestones on it and stuff. And I was like, no. No, you don't. No, I let you have the sticker. You're not going to have this. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you with all my heart. But no, you will not. Not today. And thought, you know, I was good with her before. I let her have her way. So no license plate cover. No license plate cover. Definitely not. So a few days later, when I was having to put on the license plate cover all by myself, I was running out of a screwdriver and had to go inside and get another one and then screw the license plate on for her. And so all this to say, when you're married, you have ideas. You have ideas of what you think will be good and what will work out. But you are wrong. You are always wrong. You know, when I got married, when we said our vows, my grandpa gave me some wise words, and he said, "Happy wife, happy life." which I thought was very, very wise. I liked that a lot. But I have a different phrase that I like to go by, and I'll tell you that after a quick commercial break. All right, welcome back. So let me real quick admit to you guys, I'm struggling a little bit as far as what to put here decoratively. I'm going to have to figure something out, but I'm not quite sure just yet what that is. But I have found some new inspiration. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave this project because I'm just not inspired there right now. It's going to come to me eventually, but it's not coming to me this moment. So best thing to do is move on, and I've got an idea. But anyway, people say happy wife, happy life, right? I've got another phrase that I think is a very good one, and that phrase is happy spouse, happy house. Right? Apply that to your girlfriend, apply that to your wife, whatever it may be. I think that's a little bit better. Because, of course, what that means then is, because happy wife, happy life, people say that all the time. It's used quite often, right? But what that essentially means is cave all the time. Make sure she's happy all the time, nonstop. Don't do anything to make her not happy. Now, we're all humans, male, female, all of us. And sometimes we can be wrong, right? Our emotions can make us want something or not want something that could be wrong. You know? It could be, like, let's say I wanted a new mouse. And I was looking at the SteelSeries mouses, and there were some that were in the $80, $90, $100 range. And I'm thinking, yep, that's what I'm getting. And I tell my wife, that's what I'm getting. And this is where she helps me out a lot. But she says, you really need to spend $100 on a mouse? You know? You really need to spend $100 on a mouse? Is that essential? And the answer to that question is no. No. There are plenty of mice. There are plenty of mice out there that do the exact same thing, just as reliably. And I really don't need that. I don't need it, but I wanted it because it had some cool glowing lights on it, right? And of course, what is going on with the phone? Of course, SteelSeries, good mouse, you know, there's a lot of ways to justify it, but really there are other SteelSeries mice that are very, very good. Very, very good. And for around the $50 range or $40 range. So, you know, and really for what I need, I don't need a mouse with weights in it. That has weights. I don't need that. Lights? Really? Buy a mouse because you could change the lights on it? No. That's not necessary. That's not worth spending some extra money. It's really not. But if she took on the whole phrase, you know, happy husband, happy whatever, just do everything she can and make me happy. He's burning right over there. If she took that on, okay, you know, he wants it, I want him to be happy, I'm going to let him have it. That's not good, because it's better that I don't make that purchase and I buy something a little more reasonable. Right? So, same goes for, you know, happy wife, happy life. You know, if there are certain things that aren't really reasonable or that are being asked for, like Hello Kitty stickers on the back of the thing, then it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. So, you know, sometimes it can't be happy. And the happy spouse, happy house talk, that's more that's more relevant to like compromise. Compromise is good. Compromise is very essential in every relationship. I know that a majority of the fan base here is 13 to 17, right? Now, and another majority of the fan base is very video game driven, right? I was always like that. But us video game driven guys, I've been there. We do not get out a lot and we do not meet girls very often, but I know y'all got girlfriends. I know y'all got girls. And you know, that's a great concept to apply. It's a great concept to apply. Compromise is great. Happy spouse, happy house. That's a better one. Or just happy husband, happy everything. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. People have accused me in the past of not being nice to girls in this series, especially when I was talking about dating, kind of giving dating advice back in the day. I got just lambasted by a few people because they were saying I was stereotyping. I would say, you know, most girls from what I've seen like confidence in a man, or they like this. And I was saying most. I was saying most girls, right? But it came across, even though I was saying most, it came across to these people that I was stereotyping and saying every girl wants this. Every girl wants a guy that does this and acts like this and blah blah blah. And so please, guys, just understand. If you know me, you know my humor. You know that I kid. I'm not for real with this stuff. I respect women so much. I respect them so much. Victoria's Secret women, I respect. Joking again, okay? Telling jokes. Get in there, break that block. Very good. This really feels good. I know my building is suffering right now. My building is suffering. You guys have been kind of accustomed to me coming in here, doing some work off camera, and beast moding out a really cool building. But man, this series is where I talk to you guys, and I have not really been able to just pour out some heart stuff in a good while. And that's been necessary. That was necessary today. Hopefully that reached some of you. I know some of you might disagree with my thoughts and beliefs, and that's okay. You can do that. But anyway, what I'm thinking here, let's just get back to the building now. What I'm thinking here, I'm working out this wall design, and I'm trying to think, what do I want to do? What do I want to do with this wall? It's a cool kind of organic shape. It rounds around and stuff. It's just a straight line. But if we just take this straight up, then what do we have? Just a wall. Just a big wall right here. And I don't want that. Like, do I... Hello? But, hey, fingers in the wrong place. Do I take it back? Do I, like, make this level right here and make all that flat ground behind it? And put some trees and stuff, and then behind there build up some castle? Or do I build all of this wall up and then implement a tower, a tower here maybe, and then some, structures in the middle of it? I'm not sure. This is a spot where you guys know I've been kind of just doing my thing lately here, but I feel like I was just going to block that off, but this might lead somewhere. I'm not sure. But yeah, I've kind of been doing my own thing, getting inspired and doing my own thing. But man, I've come to a little bit of a inspiration block, just small. It'll come back, promise. Next building with BdoubleO is going to be when I get back from vacation, and I'm going to be dreaming up ideas like you wouldn't believe. But maybe give me some ideas. What do you guys think? Do I level this off, grass it up behind it, and then build behind that? How do we make this separation here? I mean, we see kind of what we got going on here. How do we make this flow? How do we make it flow? We're going to put a tower here, you know. So do we put another one on the other side? It's a good question. Not sure. But that's going to be for you guys. Feel free to leave messages in comments or hit them up on Twitter. I'm actually, as you're watching this, on vacation. But the great news is I have Wi-Fi. Made sure we had a room with Wi-Fi. So we will be able... I will be able to see all your tweets and respond to them. And because, hey, I will be on vacation, but I'm going to miss you guys. And I always look forward to talking to you. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I cannot sleep. We're going to just enjoy this darkness then. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And we will see you when I get back from vacation in the next one.